Hey guys, uh, I'm doing this video at nighttime, so I'm gonna post it in the morning. But the boys are asleep and it's quiet, so I can relax. But Thursday, I went down. Me and the family took a little road trip, and I met one of my sub friends, Pat G. G. Giron. Man, Pat, I hope I said your name right. If I murdered it, just tell me, and I apologize. But Pat, you know who you are. And we met him and sat there and talked. I wish I could stay longer, but we had to get back because my wife had to go to work. But we're going to plan another trip, and I'm going to go down there and spend some more time talking to him because he's got a lot of knowledge about the area and everything. But he gave me some books. Now, Wildcat Creek Survival done a video on this one right here, Volume 1, and that's got me interested. And I made a comment. I like to find this and read up on it. And Pat got a hold of me, said he had Volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I went down there, and man, these are amazing reads. Mike from Wildcat, you were right. These are some killer reads. I've got a bunch of other books over here by Kurt Saxton as well. These are two of them right here. The Poor Man's James Bond and Granddad's Book of Chemistry. I like making things blow up, and this is real interesting. My wife told me I'm not allowed to read it because I do. I love making things blow up. And there's a few other books in there and news articles and stuff. And Pat, I thank you. I mean, I've been reading. If I'm not working or taking care of the boys after they settle down, I'm constantly reading. I think last night I stayed up until like 2:30 reading, but it was pretty cool. I really appreciate it. These are great. These are great books, man. There's a lot of knowledge in these books right here. A lot of knowledge. I have to read them with my reading glasses, but a lot of knowledge. And I just want to thank you. Another thing, he gave me, his brother made kites and stuff, and he gave me a lot of kite holders and some of this, and I think it's like spider wire. And I started thinking, you've seen these cheap ones. It comes with that cheap little yellow handle with some little hooks and stuff and real thin line. So I started making some of these for the boys. I just put it on here, put a hook on here, and I'm going to add a sinker and a bobber to it. But that's a lot of line on there, and it'd be easy for them to, just kind of stick it in their backpack, in their bug out bag, and test it out. Because like I said, I've seen the other ones, and this handle is so flimsy, but this is pretty well thick. But I'm going to make a couple of these out. I haven't tried them yet, but I want to try them out as soon as I get time. You know me, I'm always looking. If I can use something to make 2 or 3 things out of, I will. And this line right here, it is thick. It's small, but it don't have no name on it. There's a bunch of them like that. But it's like a spider wire. You could use this if you get a hole in your clothes. You could, if you just had it like this right here, you could use it to sew up a hole in your pants or your jacket, or if you get cut real bad. That stuff right here would make a great stitch, because you're not going to break that. I tried to use a fingernail clipper to cut it. I had to use a pair of scissors to cut that. But, you know, I thought that was a pretty cool idea to use with that. You know, if they got it in their bag, or if I put one in my bag, or my wife, you know, I got a way to fish, another way to fish. And if I rip my pants or rip my coat, you know, I can always use this to sew up my clothing. Or if I get cut real bad, I can use this and a needle to sew me up. So, you know, it's a pretty good, like I said, I'm always looking for different things to use. So, but I'm gonna make a couple of these up. I'm going to send one to H&H and let him try it out. And if anybody else, I'm going to probably make about 2 more up. If anybody's interested who fishes a lot, you know, I say this would be good for bluegills and stuff like that. But I want to know how strong this line is and how big of a fish that could possibly be caught on it. Because like I said, I know the little yellow ones that Bud K sells, they're cheap, you know, thin line, and this is real thin, but this is some thick, heavy-duty plastic. But if anybody would be interested in taking it to, you know, a river or a lake to try it out, to see, you know, what size fish they can catch and reel in on this, I would really be interested on it. And if you could make a video of it, that'd be even cooler. But just let me know, because like I said, I'll probably make 2 or 3 more of these. So I'm going to send a couple of them out to people. But if you want to get one just to try it out, to see how it works and see the sizes, like I said, I'm really interested in it. I don't have time to go fishing right now, so I'm going to have to rely on other people's, you know, use of them to see how they are. But anyway, that's pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. And on our way down and coming back, they were having like a Highway 11 sale from, I don't know, Kentucky or wherever it goes, all the way down to Alabama, I think it was. But I stopped at a couple of them, and I just got this. Like I said, I'm going to have to hit it with a steel wool. This is a Skinner. These things run anywhere between $15 up to $30. And I'm telling you, this thing, you could shave with it. It is sharp. But $3. I saw that and I knew exactly what it was, and I snatched it. It don't have a name on it. Not yet, I haven't found. But maybe if I get some steel wool on there and give it a clean up, you know. But $3, I'd buy it all day long for $3. Next thing I found, this is a Victor trap, long handle, and I saw that there, and the guy had $5 on it. If you go buy these brand new, you're paying anywhere between, I think they're going for like $18 to $30. It just depends on where you get them at. And this is an older trap. I've checked it out. It works great. It almost got my fingers. So yeah, I know it works pretty good. And you know, I set it off and it clamped down hard. So I'm thinking, you know, that's perfect. You know. Last thing I found, so 30 cal ammo. You know, it's rough. It's got some rough stuff on here. I'm going to have to do some sanding, and I'll probably repaint it. Oops, sorry. But the inside's pretty decent. You know, it's got some rust there. But that's going to hold 22 shells great. And the guy said he wanted $10 for it. And I said, nah. Then he said, well, I'll take $8 for it. And I said, well, I don't know. Then he came back. He says, I'll let you go for $5 if you want it. I said, well, can you let it go for $3? He says, no, $5 will do it. I snatched it for $5. I mean, it's another great deal. And honestly, this stuff right here, I'm more happy to get you know, and to buy, to purchase, then that water bottle I done a review on, because that's no use to me. This right here is use. This is knowledge to me. You know, I try to soak up as much knowledge as I can. This right here, I could use it, you know, 3 different ways. Fishing, sewing up clothes, sewing up wounds. This right here, it's a good skinning knife for beavers and stuff like that. You know, otters and you know, and it's an expensive knife. Same for the trap. You know, yeah, people's going to look at that and say, well, it's an old rusted up knife and it's an old trap. It's been painted. If that's what you guys see, then you don't know, because that right there, that could provide me food. That could provide me pelts, so I could trade, or I could make something out of for me or my family, or make it to trade in a shit hit the fan situation. Get online and price these knives right here. Like I said, $15 up to $30. Ammo cases, everybody knows what ammo cases are worth. And yeah, it's dirty, and I'm going to clean it up and probably repaint it, but that's, you know, I could use that for my ammo. I could use it for a first aid kit. I could use it for putting food preps in. There's so many uses I could use that for. And if I have to, I can bury it and come back for it. So there's so many uses for that. And like I said, I am happier with this, the books and everything, than that water bottle. That water bottle, I'm still dumbfounded on that one. But tell me what you guys think, you know. And you know, Pat, I greatly appreciate it. It was cool to meet you, and I want to get back to talking to you, because you got a lot of knowledge, and you know, I want to hear more. And it's you know, thank you very much. And you know, guys, tell me what you think about these, you know. And you know, a couple of you guys, if you guys want to try them out, you know, again, because I'm not going to have time to get to the lake or the river for a few weeks. And if you want to try them out, and let me know how, you know, how strong the line is, how strong the handle is, and stuff like that. You know, I know it'd be good for little bluegills and, you know, creek fishing and stuff like that, but I was wondering, you know, about how big of a fish you could get on this. And, you know, just let me know, and I'll send a couple of them out to a couple people. And, but again, this is some thick, well, it's not thick, it's real thin, but it's stronger than crap line. It reminds me of spider wire, but I don't know. But it don't have no writing on it or anything like that. But again, it's a use. You know, I get 3 uses out of it: fishing line, sewing line for clothes, and sewing line if you have to sew yourself up. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off of here and get ready to hit the bed, and I will post this in the morning. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you think of the items and stuff. And go check out Wildcat Creek Survival. Like I said, he done a review on this book right here, and he knows a lot about it. I'm just starting to know about this, but Mike has a lot of knowledge at Wildcat Creek Survival. So go check his channel out, and there's a lot of interesting stuff in these books. Okay, I'm getting off here. Again, thank you, Pat, and I can't wait to get back down there to talk to you some more. Bye for now, everybody.